D+ is a vintage design shop on the Blaasstraat. Its large white wall is a coveted space for local taggers. When even the shop's sign got tagged, owner Alessandro Datti decided to do things properly and to invite New York graffiti artist Koor to make a mural.
Jiggy roar, what the jiggy roar.
My name is Chuck Kool Koor Hargrove, and Koor is my graffiti name. I come from the South Bronx. I started writing graffiti in 1976. I was 13 back then, and by '79 I started making my first exhibitions in galleries. And that brought me into the downtown graffiti scene in Soho and the East Village. And from that exhibition, the graffiti art started booming in Europe.
Extra mad fat is the bomb, boom, boom, ayo, ayo.
You know, when you're 13 years old, everything in your life is revolved around you can't. You know, you should, you can't. But when you're doing graffiti, you're free.
Don't act like you know, try to breathe slow, CO.
The rite of initiation is the tag. And the more that you write, the better you get at it. And every artist is trying to find and trying to discover this perfect tag. And then later on, it would be a multicolored piece, be it on a train, be it on a wall, a bus, or whatever.
Select language. I downloaded French.
We never asked questions, and everything was illegal. So at the time when I started, there weren't any laws written as to what you do to people who got caught. So it was really the Wild Wild West. You do what you can while you can, and you get away. Graffiti artists in the gang would be the person who would write the name of the gang, defining the territory. So if you wrote your gang's name on this wall and that wall, that was the limits of your gang's territory till the next point where they would write another code. And that's how the integration came of the graffiti artists together with the gang culture.
Dans le bordel général, ma fight est mentale, l'attitude, une question d'altitude cérébrale. Au sommet, la solitude s'installe. Mets-toi une balle ou avale la pilule. Fais-toi une raison.
I treat the drawing like the line drawing like a drawing on paper. It's my sketch, but it's a final line. It is what it's going to be, and then from there I start to add color. And during the various processes of adding color, a story starts to develop in my head, and then I finish it at the end. I always have this sort of utopian, futuristic cities that are transforming and twisting in time and space with symbolism. So in this painting behind me, I have some circles, which are sort of windows into another dimension. And if you look in the circles, you can see that the images will connect from one to the other. So you can see it's sort of like a window that's looking through. And the green is a representation of passage through time. And the top is meant to be like deep space. And then the sort of what looks like worms, but is actually like labyrinths. Those are decorative elements which sort of separate and turn into a language, turn into an alphabet. And in the top right corner, there's a symbol which looks like a question mark. And the top left corner, that is letter K in my alphabet.
I'm trying to lay down obstacles like crop circles be laying wheat, and I'm saying we, bit by bit, chipping G's, one by one, killing things.
If you know the game chess, you have the towers on the ends. And in America, we call those the rooks. So I took the R and the K and turned it around because I felt that to understand the world, you have to see it from the other way around. So Koor became Rook, and that was my graffiti name.
From one artistic neighborhood to the next, Anita takes us to her local hotspot, the newly opened Café